Hi guys, it's been a bit since I was live. Well, I guess that's not true. I was live, or I tried to be live yesterday, but things were not working. So, without further ado, hold on. Make yourself presentable, Felix. Fix your hair. Hold on one second, guys. There you go. All right. So, for the last 8 months or so, hold on. Sorry, guys. I gotta wash your face off, Felix. So anyway, so basically the past 8 months or so, I have been watching and feeding and taking care of this stray cat, and with it getting cold, and I noticed that he was getting kind of sicker. I noticed diarrhea and all that. I decided that he needed to find a home. He needed to be off the streets. I mean, whenever we can get cats off the streets, that is the best way to go. Cats should not be outdoors. So anyway, I got the idea to foster the cat, and I had a place for him to possibly go to, and that fell through. And that was all before I found out that he was FIV positive. If you don't know what that is feline AIDS, feline HIV. And so he is sick, and I am taking care of him now. He is my new baby. He is very attached to me at this point, and has been moved around a bunch, so I didn't want to disrupt him again. So here's Mr. Felix. He came with the name Mr. Felix. Everybody at the apartment complex that he was around named him Mr. Felix. So I decided to keep his name and add a last name, not my last name, because I never give my last name to my animals. They get their own full-fledged names. So with like Archie, it's Mr. Archibald Brentwood. Then we have Scout Finch. And now we have Mr. Felix Lee. And this is gonna be funny. I named him that after Felix Lee of the Stray Kids, the K-pop group. That guy also has white hair. So I figured, stray kid. Am I bothering you too much? Oh, let's not show the world your butthole. Hi. Oh, I think you're gonna go get food. I think he's gonna go get food. Or go sleep underneath the desk. Anyway, that is Felix, my new son. So I was going to do hopefully a quick get ready with me. And talk a little bit about my trip to San Francisco a few weeks ago. I went to see Billie Eilish. Let me pull this up more. That's probably better. It is such a small counter. Here we go. Just need to move that. I apologize if you're on a little slant. It's also because this tripod isn't great. But anyway, Let me go grab my other makeup bag real quick. Let me show off the lovely makeup bag that my mod gave me for Christmas. I love it. If you don't know me, then you don't know how much I love Sanrio, Hello Kitty, Kuromi, all that stuff. I like it because it has a place for all of my brushes. It's really cool. It also came with this wristlet purse, which I have not used yet. So I've gotten a whole bunch of new makeup over the last couple of months. Trying out some new things. And this has also become one of my favorite lip balms. Where's my camera? There we go. It's from a brand called Into You. It's a Korean brand. This has jojoba seed oil, shea butter. This is really, really nice. Really makes my lips very, like, feel like they're nourished. Let's see, what else did I get? So, from Into You, I also got this, like, sample pack of some of their lipsticks. This is called their Lip Mud. I love when makeup companies give us mini sizes or like sample sizes. Look at that. There is enough in there for a while. And if I really like this, then I can go buy the full one. So it came with these 5 colors. We got Petal, Radish, which I like the radish, Berrylicious, Ruby, and Rose. I also like Rose. I've gotten a lot of lipsticks, lip glosses lately. Here's some of the other ones I got from Into You. I also got a couple of blushes. They're really subtle blushes, which is nice. And they're buildable. So I got a powdered blush and I got a cream blush. And what's really interesting about the cream blush is it's creamy, but then when it dries, it feels like, I don't know, smooth and fluffy. I don't know, it's weird. So this is the color CC07 from Into You. I don't know what the actual name of it is. So it's a really nice, like a deep plum. And then CC02 is a warmer, plummy brown, kind of. It's like a pink brown. This one is from Colorgram. I've gotten a couple of these, but I don't know where my other one is at the moment. This one is very warm, like orangey red. And then the other one I got from them was like more of a grape. And these are lip glosses. So these just have like a tiny bit of tint, which is nice. Sometimes you don't want full red lip or whatever color you put on, full coverage lip. We got from Rom and I got this really sparkly palette. It's amazing. I'm not a huge fan of the ones that have big glitter. I like the finer glitter better, but got a whole bunch of shimmers. I'm most excited about this blue or this purple right here. I like this purple. So this is their Glasting Melting Balm. I got this one for free with my order. It's called Kaya Fig. So it's kind of warm. I think that's a warm color. It's like another one of those deep plums. I like both warm and cool colors, but I think I like cooler tones over warmer tones. Because this one is really good. This is Grapey Way. It's a Glasting Color Gloss. So it's very grape purple. I like this one a lot. And then this one, whoo, the tint on this actually is really good. It took me like rubbing and rubbing to get this off of my skin. So this one is the Juicy Lasting tint. What color is this one? Number 17. I cannot read Korean right now. But this one is a deep purple red, which I'm in love with. I like this one a lot. Let me find that other one I want to show you. And then I'll start doing more makeup. Where did I put it? It must be in a purse somewhere. But I wanted to show you that other one from ColorGram. I also really like the packaging. Like, this is super cute. I love that. Okay, so gotta gather my stuff. Give me just 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with my tinted moisturizer. In the wintertime, I like go just slightly lighter than the summertime. So this one is the Tinted Hydrator from Wet n Wild. What number is this? It's one of the paler ones. I wish they would put the name of it on here. Porcelain. Oh, found it. Porcelain. Hi, Scientology up north. So I got this one in porcelain. I have realized that going out slightly lighter means it doesn't cover my spots up enough. So I will use my concealer, which is kind of light, and then go back over it, just like dabbing my other tinted moisturizer that's slightly darker. And I've noticed that that covers them up a little bit more. So the other one is, it's kind of it's just slightly darker than this one. So this one is in, it just says light. So this one says porcelain, this one says light. So yeah, let's get started on that, and I will tell you all about my trip to San Francisco to see Billie Eilish. All right, so the plane ride wasn't terrible. I did go with somebody, so I wasn't alone. We tried to make the trip as cheap as possible, which also means that we got a hotel kind of in not a great area. Didn't know it wasn't a great area, but we've also never been to San Francisco before. Oh, what was that? You said something about makeup. Hold on. Live chat. There we go. I don't really use Korean makeup, but I've just opened my second tutor. Oh! Yeah, so they're on sale right now, and I was thinking about getting one. There is a makeup guy that I watch, and I cannot remember his name right now off the top of my head. I think his name is Robert. He's a gay guy that has beard, really nice, like short black haircut. He always does amazing makeup. He did a whole video on the different tier foundations and gave like his honest opinion as you went along, and like what's type. Robert Welch, you're right, Robert Welch. I love that guy. And then also what type of like skin you need it to be on. Like mine isn't oily. I can get oily, so occasionally I have combination skin, but I mostly have really dry skin, especially my T-zones and like around here. And the wintertime it gets really bad. So I need a lot of moisture. Since I'm not going anywhere today, really, other than band practice, I'm not going to worry too much about putting like a ton of stuff on my face. But yeah, so San Francisco, we, I think Haggis Baxter is his friend. Oh, that's cool. I haven't talked to Haggis in a bit. Or was I? Oh yeah, so the flight wasn't terrible, but we go to get off the plane, and all of a sudden, my husband's phone decides to stop working. It was on, but oh, hold on one second. It was on, but the screen decided to not work, so you couldn't touch anything. Great, right? Because we needed to get the rental car. And that was going to be a huge problem. If he can't like use his phone, how are we going to get the rental car? So we Uber over to the closest AT&T store to the airport, and it was literally the worst experience I've ever had with AT&T. They were like, I don't even want to go into it because it will make me mad again. But I never leave reviews really, but this time I really need to, because one, either they lied to us or they just don't know their job very well. Or no, they either lied to us or they just don't know their job very well. They were really, really terrible. The person that tried to help us was like she was negative helpful, like the most unhelpful person. Like, why do you even have this job? You were literally not even helping. You were like actively making the situation worse. And they told us, oh, you can't get a new phone unless you pay off this phone, but we have phone insurance. Okay, she looks it up. She goes, yeah, you need to pay off the phone. What? Fast forward to getting back here in Seattle, he went to the AT&T store here, and they were like, oh yeah, we can fix this. Like, your insurance will cover it. And he was sent to a phone repair place, and they repaired it the same day. What? Like, are you serious? And I actually was showing my ass, like, not literally, for us autistic people who like things literally. No, I was really, really upset. They were so unhelpful, but we got onto the internet on his tablet and was able to sounded like she didn't fit. She literally like stared at us like I just wanted to be like, what? Say something. Just say anything. Give us like any response. Not even like, I'm sorry you're going through this. Not even trying to like calm us down or anything like that. No help. Like I said, negative, unhelpful. And so we got the app for the car onto my phone. We were able to get his Gmail onto my phone and get all that working. The crappy part was I didn't get to film very much of our trip because I had to be the navigator of everything, and I am so not a good navigator. But I did it. We did it. The hotel sucked. The area sucked. But not all of San Francisco sucked. There were some really great parts about it. But before I get into the good parts about the hotel. So as you can see, I have these marks. This is left over from a couple weeks ago. And my face was blowing up with a huge rash from
their sheets, pillow, whatever they use on their sheets. I don't know what it was, but also I could not breathe very well. I kept waking up coughing, and I took pictures of black mold in their bathroom. Also, the toilet backed up and we had to leave, so we told them, hey, we need someone to go up there and plunge it. Came home, or came back to the hotel room, nothing was done. So that was great. I had to keep going downstairs to use the bathroom. All right, into the fun stuff. I really don't like bridges, but we went over to the Golden Gate Bridge and saw the bridge. Some little nice trails over there. It was a nice park. Like, it's huge. Like, the whole area of like this big huge park that like where the Golden Gate Bridge is like the middle point of it. We didn't get to see everything, but I went to the old army barracks. I don't know if yeah, I mean, from what I hear, it's really expensive to live there. I will also say that we were getting prize gouged like constantly through like parking and stuff like that. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so we went over to like the army barracks area, and for some reason they have a Yoda fountain. I will be editing this down and throwing all my clips into it. So, editing Mandy, we will be adding clips here of like the walk and the Yoda fountain. And then you go, and I looked inside like this information area or whatever. The whole place was locked. I don't know what it's really being used for right now, but they had a R2-D2 as well. Super weird, super weird. And then up in one of the windows of the building, they had baby Yoda and C-3PO waving out of a window. That was fun. So yeah, we saw the Golden Gate Bridge. And then we ate some good food, and we went to a show, which I will add clips of the show here. It was, I forgot the name of it. I'll put the name of it in the description once I have finished the entire video. But it was a place where they had acrobatics. So it was kind of a circusy acrobatic show. Those people were freaking amazing. So what I like to do is I kind of make a triangle under my eye. Occasionally I will color correct my dark circles, but I don't really care to right now. Yeah, those people were amazing. I don't understand the strength and the amount of practice that goes into doing those things, especially when you're doing something really dangerous and it could go wrong. It literally could go wrong. You do not have a net under you. But it was pretty cool. And then the next night, so this was a short trip. The next night was the Billie Eilish show. We went to was it Ethiopian? No, I don't think it was Ethiopian. I forgot what it was, but it was a barbecue brisket place. Indonesian, that's what it was. It was an Indonesian, and they smoked brisket, and it was freaking amazing. And then the Billie show happened. And this is my second time seeing Billie Eilish. First time was last December, at the start of her tour. And this was the second to last night. I knew she was going to bring Phineas out, and I was hoping that it would be on my night, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. She brought Phineas out the next night for the very last night of the tour. But I was mostly interested in this show, not because it's Billy, but because of the opener, Lucy Dacus. She is 1/3 of Boy Genius. If you've never heard of Boy Genius or Phoebe Bridgers, I suggest you go look them up. Boy Genius is Phoebe Bridgers, Lucy Dacus, and Lucy's girlfriend, Julian Baker. They're all three amazing women singer-songwriters. So that was really awesome that I got to see her open for Billy. The show was so fantastic. Oh my God. Like, I can't even get over how incredibly talented that entire crew was. Not just Billy, but everybody that she has on her team is just amazing. The visuals are like one of my favorite parts of that show that she just did. Like, I will obviously put in clips to the video when I edit it down, but I also, if you go to my videos tab, I do have uploaded some songs, full songs that I took from there, and from like every angle, you had a good view. Like, it was the first time I've ever seen a stage that was just in the middle, and then the audience is completely around them. But the way that the visuals worked, how everything was set up, I think it was done brilliantly. Put some shimmer on my eyes. So this is a little bit of this shimmer with the purple. Or it's all shimmer. This white shimmer with the purple. So yeah, I cried. It was a great time all around at the Billy show. I love talented people. It's not just her. I love watching people do their craft. I mean, I love music. I've always loved music. Music is what basically gives me life. One of my stems is to play music really loud and sing loudly, especially when I'm in the bathroom, in the shower, getting ready, doing my, that's like the perfect time to stem. All right, so I'm just putting a little bit of shimmer on my eyes. I'm not going to do much because, again, I'm going to band practice, so I don't really need a full face. I haven't been really filling in my eyebrows. I have just been bleaching them and then putting the purple dye in. I don't know. I haven't really felt the need to do my eyebrows much lately, but if I do them, I've been using, well, there's two different colors. So I use this kind of like taupey color. It's like a grayish purple. Or I will use this purple. That's probably hard to see through the case, but this purple here I'll use. Now, if I want to make them as bright as my actual hair, I will obviously use a brighter and deeper purple. But to just give them, I guess, a tiny bit of definition so it looks like I have eyebrows, I'll just use this purple. See, simple. Don't need to put a lot on. So yeah, all in all, the trip was really good and it was short. Got back on Sunday morning. Okay, I'm gonna go in. This is that cream blush that I was telling you about from Into You. So I just dab it just under my eye, actually, if I'm using this. It kind of helps clean, like, I use the ABH brow powder. Oh, ABH. What is ABH? Is that the actual brand, or is that the, like, wow, my brain just quit. Did you see that? My brain just went poop. So yeah, I build this up. And it's really subtle, but if you want subtle, this is like kind of the perfect thing. If I am going on camera or doing photo shoots or going on stage, I obviously like use more stage makeup. But yeah, I'll use this as kind of like sort of a cover up to my dark circles. Just kind of makes a little bit of pink under the eyes and just a little pop. I love watching makeup videos, but I've got to dash. We'll check. Okay, no problem. I'm almost done. And then I'm gonna go to band practice, I guess. I have a show tomorrow night. So I don't know if you can see that very well. I'm not even going to put any highlighter on because, again, like I said, I'm going to band practice. I don't need a full face, but I just wanted to do a little get ready with me. And what I'm going to use to finalize this is, let's go with the Grapey Way one. Let's do a little bit of purple. Yeah, and this cream blush is great because I like the feeling of it after it dries. It's very soft and smooth. All right. So I think I'm ready for my day. Thank you so much for watching, and I love and appreciate everybody who takes time out of their day to watch replays or be here while I'm doing it. I really appreciate you. I'm hopefully going to get back into it more. I don't know. I think I'm going through that seasonal affective disorder, and I just was a lump for like the last month. So I feel like if I force myself a bit to like jump on camera, then I will feel a bit better. It helps take that edge off. Oh, hi, Twyla. Thank you for being here. So again, thank you. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Have a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Stay hydrated. Stay safe out there, and I'll speak to you all soon. Okay, that would be the end of my video. But now I'm actually ending it, so. All right, bye guys.